3 things you need to do to stop aging yourself, how to travel and give back by planning a mission trip, and a new line of jewelry gives new meaning to bulletproof.
Welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I'm Michelle Yarn. We are rocking the patterns today.
Yes, we are. Look out. Don't adjust your TV. It's okay. It's just us.
And we're going to share one trick you need to know. Easy 2-second trick to look good in every single photo that you take.
You promise every single photo?
Every single photo.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. We're also telling you how you can win your very own dream home, some serious cash. This is a great prize package from HGTV.
It's beautiful.
Unbelievable.
So, all right. Well, if you look in the mirror and you think you look a little older than you really are, here's how to stop aging yourself. Stop dyeing your hair that platinum blonde because lighter hair can age you. Most skin becomes yellow as we age, so going bright blonde could add years to that beautiful face of yours. So instead, go for a warmer blonde or even a light brown. Also, be careful not to over-exfoliate. Yes, getting rid of those dead skin cells is a must, but take it easy because when new skin cells are exposed to the elements too soon, your skin can actually start to look aged. So opt for a gentle facial scrub, do it a few times a week, and limit those chemical peels, ladies. Also, lighten up on the powder and concealer because applying too much makeup to cover wrinkles and blemishes can end up having the opposite effect and then accentuate instead of hide. So try a moisturizing foundation and then add concealer only when necessary. Remember, less is more.
The anticipation of the first date. It is exciting, it's fun, the adrenaline is pumping, and then wah, you meet up for the standard dinner date.
True.
So here are some exciting first date ideas from galtime.com. Why not try rock climbing? Not only is this a fun way to burn some calories, but it also involves communication. Fancy that.
Yeah.
You'll need to help guide your date to the top of the rock wall, and you'll get a chance to check out their backside as well. I'm just saying. If you'd rather stay grounded, how about a dance lesson? You can let loose and get to know your date in a more carefree setting. If you're really feeling adventurous, try a sexy dance like the salsa or maybe even the tango. It's an easy way to see if there's any chemistry between you. Or you could combine physical activity, fresh air, and a little bit of culture by taking a walking tour of the nearest big city. Even if it's a place you've lived your entire life, it'll give you a fresh perspective, and the interaction with the tour guide will prevent those dreaded long, awkward silences.
Well, it may still be winter, but that does not mean that you can't start getting your wardrobe spring ready. So here are some great trendy pieces that are totally worth buying right now, starting with bright blazers. You can walk into the boardroom with an extra flash of color. These jackets are perfect for the days when you want to brighten your mood, and the stores are clearing out the bright winter blues for the new spring tones right now. Also, bathing suits. January is actually the best month to buy a swimsuit because the stores are trying to move their resort wear collections to make room for the new spring-summer line of swimwear. And also, loafers and sandals are a great buy. Right now, it's the perfect time to pick up a pair because most shoppers are still paying full price for those winter boots.
Aha.
Yeah.
In our quest to look designer chic, more American women admit to buy knockoffs despite the social stigma attached to wearing counterfeit couture. 75% of women asked in a poll admit they purchased a designer fake, and it's not just a one-time deal either. Most women in the survey had at least 5 knockoff items, from dresses to shoes and handbags, in their closet. So why do so many American women buy counterfeit fashion? More than half agreed they simply could not afford the real deal, while 37% bought phonies to impress friends and family. As for being able to spot the difference, only 9% say they could tell a fake from the real thing. I'm telling you, those fakes are unbelievable.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Only if you were to take a bag, let's say, into a Louis Vuitton store or their Hermes store, would they be able to tell you the differences.
And a funny story, too, we were talking about knockoffs once, and my husband's like, I'll just buy you a real Louis Vuitton wallet. I'm like, yeah, right. So he went into the store, $1,300 for a tiny little wallet. So this is why people do this, and they buy these knockoffs, and they're not ashamed of it.
Yeah, the fake spade. They've got them out there, yes.
Wonder Woman, step aside because you are not the only one who can stop bullets with your bracelets. Check out the latest jewelry line that gives new meaning to bulletproof. Connecticut designer Jessica Mindich has just released her new Caliber collection. So this jewelry is all made from metal that's melted down from guns that New Jersey cops have taken off the streets. Each bracelet is engraved with the serial number of a seized gun. So you can expect to spend up to $300, with some of that money going towards Newark's gun buyback program, which is really cool. And Jessica's latest line is the perfect way to fight violence with style. She's a mother of 2, she's a former lawyer, and she started this jewelry for a cause back in 2008.
HGTV has been giving away amazing dream homes for the past 16 years, and 2013 is no exception. Joining us from this year's dream home with the inside scoop on the location, the house, and how you can enter to win are HGTV's Jack Thomason and Monica Peterson. Thanks for joining us today. Jack, I'm going to start with you. Tell us about the HGTV Dream Home. Where is it? And a little bit about the reputation in the town where it's located.
Okay, well, we're located in beautiful and happy Kiawah Island, South Carolina. I say happy because Kiawah Island has been named one of the happiest places in America. And I tell you, we've been spending a lot of time here, and it is quite happy, and there's no reason not to be because it's so beautiful here. It's so naturally beautiful, and actually our house is located on the marsh grasses and with the beautiful Kiawah River right out these windows and on out to the Atlantic Ocean. It's just a gorgeous place. Kiawah Island has 10 miles of pristine, gorgeous beaches. So the setting is quite amazing. I'm actually standing here, of course, in our HGTV Dream Home kitchen this year. And if you love to cook, definitely this is a kitchen for you. All state-of-the-art appliances, as you might imagine. I mean, even look at this backsplash. It's a glass black backsplash. So it's very clean, very beautiful and reflected, this big industrial hood. Look at this. Touch on, touch off. So there are a lot of really cool features all over this house. Of course, the kitchen is wonderfully connected to the dining space. And then as I move into our great room, I mean, look at this space, 24-foot ceilings in this room for good reason, because behind me, it's all glass and windows because we have that incredible view right there. And as you look around at these gorgeous furnishings, I'd love to remind you that all of this is part of our grand prize package. Whoever wins this year's HGTV Dream Home gets the house, the furnishings, the accessories, the artwork, new SUV, and $500,000 cash. Over $2 million for this year's prize value.
All right, Monica, I know you're joining us as well. Can you tell us some more?
Yeah, hi, welcome to the second floor. This is a fun spot. The minute you come up the stairs, you're treated to this cute little kids area. It's called a bunk nook, and it's a great idea, right? If you have a little bit of space, simply hang a drapery rod, have some drapes, you have little bunk beds built in, because you know if you win the home in Kiawah, you're gonna have a lot of guests, and it's a very family-friendly place. So in addition to the kids area, we have 2 guest rooms, state-of-the-art guest bathrooms, and then we have one of my favorite spots in the home. This is the gathering room. It's the loft area. You can see the exposed timber beams throughout the ceiling. We're sharing the same ceiling with that great room that Jack mentioned that has the 24-foot ceiling. So it just feels good. It's rustic, and you know, it's Kiawah. It's colorful. It's fun.
Monica and Jack, thank you. For more info, just head to our website.
Well, they say your home is your sanctuary, and if you win that HGTV Dream Home, I think it's the truth. But your home could be making your family sick. Certain things can trigger allergies or an asthma attack, and GalTime.com recommends these tips to help ensure a healthy living environment. So we'll start with the pillows. If anyone suffers from allergies or asthma in your household, use synthetic pillows and skip the feather down. Wash your pillowcase once a week, your pillow protector once a month, and wash your actual pillow twice a year. Now for shower curtains, don't use a vinyl shower curtain because that actually holds mold more easily. Who knew? Use a nylon curtain instead. For flooring, wall-to-wall carpeting is a big no-no. If you must, consider using a rug or maybe even carpet tiles, but tile and hardwood floors are much easier to clean. Now for mold, watch out for mold in the dishwasher and the refrigerator pan, and be sure to check the toilets, sinks, and showers. And then when it comes to pets, you know, keep them out of your child's bedroom, keep them off the bed. Pets should get a bath about once a month at least to limit the dander.
Love flying, but hate how it zaps your energy whether you're arriving or departing. All you travel zombies, listen up. It's time to say goodbye to jet lag forever with this cool new website. Jetlag Rooster invites you to plug in your trip itinerary, your sleep schedule, and whether you prefer to start your bedtimes before you leave or when you arrive. The free service calculates the best times down to the hour when you should open the shades and when you should go for cover. Creator Jay Olson came up with the idea after struggling to adjust to the time change while on vacation in Greece. Bright light is the key because it's the main factor keeping your bodies in sync with the environment. The light in the early morning makes you wake up earlier, while light around bedtime makes you wake up later. Here are a few more tips to prevent jet lag during the flight. Drink a lot of water rather than tea, coffee, or booze. Eat fruit and limit your salt intake. Now, once you arrive, drink even more water. Take a shower and then take a nap, about 20 minutes just to recharge. Michelle?
All right, well, speaking of traveling, we know students often go on mission trips, but they don't have to stop after you finish school. Millennial lifestyle expert Chelsea Cross is doing just that, and she is helping women across the globe. Welcome, Chelsea.
Thank you. Good morning.
So we got to talk about this. You went on your first trip to Kenya in 2009. You've been doing more ever since that. Tell us about your most recent trip, where you went and why.
Yes, well, 2 weeks ago, I got back from South Africa. I'm still feeling that jet lag. I wish I knew those tips
Yeah.
before now. And we were all over the place. We were in Johannesburg. We were also in the Bush and Kruger National Park. Then we went to Cape Town, then back to Johannesburg, all visiting different orphanages, delivering feminine hygiene products as well as medical supplies from Kotex and FSAstore.com. And it was an experience of a lifetime.
And we're seeing some of the photos here. I mean, it looks like you had an amazing time. That's really cool.
Yes.
Now, you mentioned feminine hygiene care. I mean, why did you choose this?
Okay, so back in 2009, I was first exposed to the incredible continent of Africa through a Rwandan refugee named Christine, who was on my radio talk show, Teen Talk Live, which is now the Chelsea Cross Show.
Okay.
And she opened my eyes to this whole new world in Africa that I didn't really know before. Many girls do not go to school throughout the year because they miss so much school when they're menstruating, when they have their period. So they don't have proper feminine hygiene products
So they
to
stay
allow
home.
them to go about their everyday activities.
Okay.
So feminine hygiene care products are so sparse and so limited. And just, think about you walk down Publix, you walk down a big supermarket, and you have an aisle of feminine hygiene products.
Tons of choices for us.
You don't even think twice about it. So I said to myself, oh my goodness, empowering women with feminine hygiene products, allowing them to go to school, allowing them to then graduate, get a job, provide for their family. This is a huge ripple effect, and I was just so motivated to do anything I possibly could to help.
Yeah.
And that was the drive to do something in Africa.
And give them some peace of mind, too, not to feel ashamed, like you have to
Yes.
hide during this time,
Yes.
right?
I mean, many women sit home with rags, sometimes in the bush area with leaves, anything to stop the bleeding. And we're so fortunate to have ample supply here. And that was the drive behind putting together the mission trip, which sparked such a big reaction, and then has changed my life forever. Kotex was a sponsor to my first mission, and then asked me to be their millennial spokesperson. And 4 years later, still doing mission trips, and now along with FSAstore.com, it's amazing.
Now, what if parents want to motivate their children to do something like this? They don't necessarily have to travel abroad. How can they get them motivated, though, to help?
Yes, okay, well, a lot of people say, so extreme, why are you going to Africa? And it's, I have the opportunity to do such a drastic move like travel, but it's so easy to get involved in your community. There are so many organizations, so many charities, even within your school, church, temple. There are so many opportunities for you to get involved. Take the time to do so.
Got it. Thank you so much, Chelsea. And if you want more information on the program she mentioned and how you can get involved, head to our website, lifeloveshopping.com, and we will link you up. Andrea?
Ladies, thank you. Nice cartwheel, by the way, too, Chelsea. Good work on that. Yeah. Still more to come here on Life Love Shopping. Find out who is making news headlines this week, including the President's special day. Plus, we are revealing the best healthy alternatives to ranch dressing and sour cream. But first, here is how your horoscope is looking for the week ahead.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. Well, thanks to vending machines, you can enjoy your favorite foods 24/7. Check out some of our favorites from around the world. The French fry machine. It exists. This is located in Australia. The prices range from about $1.50 to $2. And thanks to the modern vending technology, you can get hot golden French fries with a touch of a keypad. The machine actually fries them in less than 2 minutes, and then they're dispensed with salt, sauce, and a napkin. There's also the fresh egg vending machine. This is in Japan. The price for a dozen is about 300 yen or $3 US. It's a chilled vending machine, and they're refilled daily with farm fresh eggs from nearby farmers. And each compartment contains up to a dozen eggs. They're just waiting to be purchased for your enjoyment. Then there's the pizza vendor located in Italy.
Hello.
I know. I would love one of these. Single slices. They go for about $5. It starts with flour, water, tomato sauce, and cheese. The Let's Pizza vending machine whips up a piping hot pie. It only takes 3 minutes, and buyers just can stand there and watch the entire process through a small window as the machine makes one of 4 options, including margarita and veggie. I would love one of those.
Yes. Could we get one of those here in the
Yes,
studio? I
in
think
the
that would be
studio.
great.
Oh, I would love that.
Yum.
All right, well, dip, sour cream, ranch dressing. They're all delicious, but they're not so great for your waistline.
No, here's a healthy alternative, sure, to give your food a boost of flavor.
As you serve up warm meals during the cold winter season, try incorporating Marzetti Otria Greek Yogurt Veggie Dip into your dishes for extra flavor and texture. Available in a variety of flavors, the light and creamy texture of Greek yogurt mixed with an array of herbs and spices makes it a flavorful addition and perfect complement to your favorite dishes. Here's a tip. When you're making baked potatoes or sweet potatoes for dinner, top them off with an Otria dip. Otria has omega-3 and is 60 calories per serving, making the dip an ideal topping for those warm potatoes. Here I've added the garden herb ranch to my baked potatoes, and it's delicious. Adding Otria as a finishing touch to your dinner dishes will be an instant family favorite. Marzetti Otria Greek Yogurt Veggie Dip is available in your grocer's produce section. Check out more recipes at marzetti.com.
So what's making headlines this week?
Well, Lisa Spooner from our news partner, The Daily Buzz, is giving us the scoop. Hey, Lisa.
Hey ladies, well there is a lot going on this week. Today is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. It's a day to honor his birthday, which was actually January 15th, but that means it's a federal holiday, so all federal offices like the IRS and DMV will be closed. It also means banks and post offices won't be open. Now today also coincides with the official start of President Obama's second term in office. The inauguration is a week-long event with a swearing-in ceremony today. The theme, Faith in America's Future. Then tomorrow is the National Prayer Service. It starts at 10:30 tomorrow morning at the Washington National Cathedral. The President and First Lady, along with the Vice President and other dignitaries, will be at the invitation-only event. And you know, remember being a kid and having opposite day? Well, guess what? This year's opposite day is this Friday. So have fun and confuse the hell out of people on the day to help kick off your weekend. All right, that's it for this week. Back to you guys.
Opposite day, okay.
It doesn't look like fun.
No, Lisa, thank you. Still more to come here on Life Love Shopping. Not the most photogenic person in the world.
Never fear. We are sharing the one trick to make you look good in every photo you take. That's coming up next. Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. Do you cringe every time someone points a camera in your direction? Well, you are going to be grinning with the best of them once you learn this one simple trick to look good in every photo. Headshot photographer Peter Hurley says it's all about the jawline.
This is just horrible, right? But if I want to take it away, what do I have them do? I have them bring their head towards the camera. So watch this. So I'm going forehead out and down. See that?
All right, so it sounds a little convoluted, but check out these before and after photos he had on his YouTube channel. It's a simple chin check. It really works wonders. Now, if you're thinking, okay, maybe this is just like a video trick, I tested it out on my phone's camera yesterday because we were all chit-chatting about it. So the before you see on the jawline, there's like a little shadow action going on, and then you do a little tilt, and it's gone.
Well,
so.
Michelle, you're gorgeous either way.
Well,
I mean, come on. But I can definitely
see what he's
see
saying?
it does change the shape a little
Yeah,
bit, the angle.
It's funny. I just think you got to be careful though, because if
Yeah.
you haven't practiced and you're like doing this in all your
You're gonna
photos,
look like a
I don't
peacock.
think this is all that nice. Just, you know.
There's a lot going on. My friend Lawrence Zarian, the fashion guy, always says
Yeah.
you should have the camera up, so you're looking up, so
Yeah.
everything is sort of like, oh.
And then the
Yeah.
Facebook selfie pic that everybody does
Yeah.
now. So if you could just combine them all, I don't know.
So much to remember. Long hair is, was, and will always be hot. From Veronica Lake to Giselle, here are the best long hairstyles of all time, starting with Veronica Lake and her peekaboo style. Everyone in the 1940s copied this movie star's signature peekaboo style, except for factory workers. They were forbidden to wear it since it was dangerous to use only one eye while
You don't
operating
say.
heavy machinery. Next up, Brigitte Bardot.
Love
in the
her.
early 60s, the French siren piled her bodacious blonde curls on top of her head and let the rest of her gorgeous locks fall where they may, et voila, a star was born, and women around the globe were asking for the Bardot. And in this decade, it's all about the Bündchen. Gisele Bündchen is truly ahead of her time. The Brazilian supermodel rocked ombre before it was ombre. Her long beachy waves become more golden on the ends, and everyone from 7th grade boys to fashionistas love it.
Absolutely. I'm surprised we didn't see the Rachel anywhere in there. Well, it's time to call out all those weight loss tips and diet myths that sabotage your health and your wellness goals. Myth number 1, no sweets before noon. Now, most people who want to lose weight assume they should avoid anything sweet before noon. The truth, researchers discovered their study group who ate 600 calories, including anything from carbs to chocolate, lost more weight in 4 months than the other group who restricted to a low-carb breakfast. Myth number 2, extra fiber keeps you full. High fiber foods like fruits and veggies take longer to digest and they hold more water. The truth, added fiber has no effect on that fullness. It actually causes more bloating than their low fiber counterparts, but it's been a popular marketing campaign for food makers. So we see a lot of these, and you just assume it's the way to go, but just do your research, I guess.
All right, well, that does it for Life Love Shopping. We got to tell you what's coming up on tomorrow's show. We are diving into the real estate market to find out what buyers are really looking for in 2013. Plus, the Oscar noms are out, and we have the list of movies you got to see before Hollywood's biggest nights. Thanks for joining us.